whenever you feel anxiety, work. If you have time to sit around thinking about the shit you ain't doing or the things you don't have, then that means you're not doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? While you're working, you don't have time to think about the shit you're not doing. You're worried about what's in front of you.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. I just got my second workout of the day done, man. I'm so hungry. I've been fasting all day. I fast every day, you know. So when I get about this time, I'll be ready to bite somebody's head off, you know, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I really wanted y'all to see that clip from Dame Dash, bro. You know, because that's some real shit. Dame always spitting some real shit, though, for real, though. You know, but it's just like he said, though. You know, if you got time to sit around, if you got time to gossip, if you got time to complain and whine about what you don't have, then you should be working. You know, if you feeling anxiety and worry and all of that shit, then you should be working. You know what I mean? Because when you working, bro, anytime you working, you know, whether it's on yourself, on your purpose, you know, your job, whatever the case may be, you know, anytime you doing that, you doing something. You know what I mean? You taking steps forward, believe it or not. You know, because you are in action. You're not in action doing bullshit. You know, you're not in action doing something that's just burning away your energy and not giving anything back. You working towards something. You know what I'm saying? So when you at your job, when you working, you getting money. You on the clock. You know, when you working on when you working on yourself, listen, you know, you getting better with your confidence, your emotions, your health, and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with working on yourself. You know what I mean? And if you on your purpose, bro, you working towards an even greater goal when you on your purpose. You working towards something big in your life. You know what I'm saying? So when you doing any of those things, you being productive. You being productive when you doing that shit. But if you sitting around complaining and whining about what you don't have, what you don't got, what you need to do, then guess what, bro? You not doing nothing in that moment. You not doing nothing in that present. You know what I'm saying? But sitting there talking, but sitting there procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? But sitting there feeling regret and, you know, what you woulda, shoulda, and coulda and all of that shit. We done all been there. We know people like that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to tell y'all that it just doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't get you anything. It don't get you any closer. You don't get any closer to your goals just sitting there just harping over that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever hear somebody just complain about the same old shit all the time? And I'm not talking about different stuff. I mean like the same shit all the time. It's just always the same shit, just different day. You know, but they never do nothing about it. Listen, bro, that's what you do subconsciously when you sitting there complaining about your situation but not doing nothing about it. Because you using up time while you doing that. And during that time, you could have been getting, you know what I mean, closer to your goals. You could have been working on what you complaining about. You know what I mean? You could have been taking steps to combat what you bracing yourself for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we be sitting there with anxiety, bracing ourselves for shit to come that ain't even happened. You know what I mean? You bracing yourself for shit, but you not doing nothing to combat that shit. You not doing nothing that could possibly block that hit that you getting ready to take. You not doing anything to block that hit that you getting ready to take, but you want to sit and talk about it. You know what I mean? You want to talk about how unhealthy you feel, how fat you feel. You know what I mean? How unattractive you are and how you can't find a decent girl and all of that other shit. But guess what, bro? You're not putting any you're not putting any value into yourself. You're not making yourself a valuable asset because you want to talk and complain instead of doing something about it. There's something you could do about every situation that you have, every situation that you in, except the shit that you don't have any control over. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a different story. You know, but a lot of the things that we complain and whine about, we have control over this shit, but most refuse to do something about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you refuse to do something about it, then guess what? Then just stop complaining. Because the more you put that out there in the universe just gonna keep whipping it on you, because that's all you talk about. That's all you about. You know what I mean? So if that's all you about, that's all you want to talk about, then guess what? The universe gonna keep putting things in your face that's gonna contribute to your hurt, your pain. You know, let's just keep it going. You know what I mean? That's what you do, bro. You know, you become a magnet to that shit. You know, you don't become a magnet to get money. You don't become a magnet to overcome it. You become a magnet to your situation and the negativity that you surrounding around it by not doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what Dame Dash is saying in that. You could be doing something instead of complaining. You using up time. You know what I mean? You put more effort into that, bro. And that'd be what I be talking about too. You know, when we put more effort into the problem instead of fixing it. You know, we put more effort into the problem instead of the solution. And that shit just don't get you nothing. It just is for the birds, bro. You know, and I advise any of y'all, bro, if you around that a lot, you know, you got to find a way out of that situation. You got to find a way away from that shit. Because that shit get old so fast. You know what I mean? And if you in a relationship with that shit, that's just like one of the most unattractive things. You just like want to, you know what I mean? You just want to run away, damn near. You or just, you find yourself just ignoring the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Or him, whatever the case. Because you just tired of hearing about it. You know, you tired of hearing about it. You don't even want to be around it, bro, because that's an energy. You know, that's an energy, dog. And then sooner or later, that shit start to eat away at you. And then before you know it, you finding yourself complaining about bullshit that you could easily solve. You like, what the fuck am I sitting there complaining about? All I had to do is do this and do that. That's why you got to become accustomed to handling business. Become accustomed to problem solving. And that's what this journey do. It make you accustomed to this shit. It don't make you no whiner, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you was just somebody that whined about shit, bro, you wouldn't even be here, dog. You wouldn't even be on this journey. You wouldn't even be on this channel. You know what I mean? You would be too busy scrolling, looking for everybody else's gossip, waiting for shit to go down, because that's what most people do who want to ignore their situations. What they do, they gonna look for everybody else's drama, or they gonna watch it on TV. If they can't get the local drama, the family drama, or whatever, they gonna try to look for drama on television. They gonna look for fake drama, or they gonna make up their own, bro. All of that shit is lame. It's whack. It's whack. That's why you see people with these toxic ass drama-filled lives, bro, because that's what they want. You know what I mean? They nose is usually in everybody else's business except theirs. So they not working on themselves in that process, bro. They too busy stirring the pot up. You know what I'm saying? They too busy on everybody else's posts starting shit. They too busy scrolling all day in everybody else's business, dog. Because they want that drama. That drama is the only excitement that they have in their life, bro. It's crazy. But that's where people at. That's the space that they in. That's where their comfort zone is at. They made that their comfort zone. But to us, that look like a hell. You know what I'm saying? We be like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to live like that? But you'll be surprised, bro. You will be surprised. So people surround themselves around that stuff just to get away from their own shit, their own problems, bro. But we can't be on that shit. We can't be doing shit like that. We can't be a part of that. And y'all already know we ain't about that. But I still do gotta share this message, because sometimes we could find ourselves just with everyday shit. Everyday problems. We got things that come at us all the time, and we can easily just get caught up into that same tornado. I still be doing this sometimes, and then I gotta snap out of it. So that's why I felt like it was important for me to share this message, because when you get down, you may be going through a flat line, you may be going through a relapse, you may have some relationship problems, you may be getting tired of work, you may be tired in general, you know what I'm saying? You may just be having these bills racking up, all of that shit. You may be having car problems, you may be having health problems, who knows? All of that shit be coming at us. All of that shit. And then the environment of people that we surrounded around, bro, they add to it. So I want y'all to understand that just don't get too caught up into that mode. You know what I mean? To where you dragging yourself down instead of actually, you know, getting busy and continuing to work, bro, because we got goals that we trying to get to. We got places, bro. You know what I mean? We really do got things to do. And sitting there complaining, whining, using and wasting time and all of that shit, bro, while I'm rhyming, nigga, that shit, we can't do that. We can't do that shit. We leave that shit to these motherfuckers who don't want to do nothing, who don't want to be productive, who don't want to go nowhere. We trying to go places. We not trying to be in that, bro. We trying to keep this glow. We out here looking for more. We out here, man, listen, up in the scope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can tell I'm in my hot seat, man. I got to get in here and write something, man, because I'm feeling it. But for real, though, man, listen, keep moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get